Okay, I'm Phil and this is a nice little 20-minute workout for you. There's no real formal exercises, it's all movement-based patterns which you'll see will be animal themed. There's a little bit of recovery in between, but the aim really is to just keep going for the 20 minutes. So as soon as you've started, just keep on working for 20 minutes and see how you get on. There's a couple of options so that you can make it a little bit harder or just make it a little bit easier depending on which you feel the most relevant for yourself. Hopefully it'll make sense. All you need to do before you get started is to set out 15 metres in distance between 2 points. Okay? You'll be doing each movement pattern going in one direction, and then every time you come back you're going to simply just walk back to the start and then move on to the next. 4 different movement patterns. Okay? The first one is a bear crawl, the second one is a duck walk, the third one is a crab walk, and the fourth is a stork walk. They will make sense when I come on to them. That's right, Heidi. She's just directing me there. Okay, so the bear crawl, couple of different options. You're going to lead facing the direction you're travelling, and quite simply, keeping the hips down, walk on all fours. Okay, if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, then do a push-up. Staggered push-up every time you place that forward hand down. So it should look something like this. Okay, so it is a little bit challenging. To make it easier, just lift your hips higher in the air. That's the first one. So you've done 15 metres, and walk back to the start. Okay, and then on to duck walking. Start in a staggered squat position, use your hands for balance if you need them, and you're going to simply pivot with the hips and bring the forward foot round the side. If that's a bit challenging, it hurts your knees, your ankles or your hips, just go into walking lunges, forward stepping, alternate. Okay, so you've done 15 metres of that, back to the start. This time we're into crab walking. This is the slightly harder option, facing the direction you're going. Okay, keep your hips off the ground and just pivot through. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, a bit easier because that's the harder version, then just push off your legs and go backwards. It's a little bit easier that way. So once you've done your 15 metres, walk back to the start. This one's a little bit nicer, not as much tension through the muscle, but a nice stretch at the same time. So just a stork walk. So short step forward and just reach down. So opposite hand, just tapping the floor in front of the toes. Not bending too much through the knees, mostly leaning down from the hips. And again, 15 metres. And then walk back to the start, and then start over again. So it's bear crawls, duck walking, crab walking and stork walk, and just cycle through for 20 minutes and see how many cycles you can do. Enjoy.